Today on CJ's, one of the main companies for tuning made a tuner for the 2017 and up Raptor. In 1999, COBB started making tuners for the import turbo vehicles, then heavily jumped into the domestic vehicles in 2013. Now they're jumping into the truck market. They made this V3 Accessport for your 2017 and up Raptor. So you know if they're investing time and money to make a tuner for your Raptor, you know there's power to be made. COBB is one of the best tools to unlock the performance of your Raptor. It features quick and easy ECU flash with multiple maps, onboard gauges so you can watch certain parameters on your vehicle. It has diagnostics to check and clear codes, performance monitors, has data logging, it has dynamic pedal control so you can change the response of your gas pedal. One of the very cool features is people don't like the auto stop on their trucks, so COBB made a fix for that. It disables the auto stop, which is really nice. The COBB Accessport includes the tuner, mounting hardware for the dash, a different faceplate, a cable for downloading tunes, and the OBD2 cable to mount it in your vehicle. So let's get it installed on our 2017 Raptor. Alright, now we're on the driver's side of the truck. First part of the install, hook up our OBD2 cable, then plug it in our Accessport. To find your OBD2 port, it's right under your steering wheel. Just follow the dash to the bottom, grab your cable, and just plug it in. Grab your Accessport and the other side of the cable and just plug it in. Once you plug it in, give it a couple seconds and it'll turn on. First part is COBB shows you what the buttons do. This is up, this is down, OK, and then cancel. All we're going to do is hit OK. You can use your COBB Accessport unmarried to a different vehicle to check codes. Doesn't matter about it. All you do is just hit OK, and then once you turn on your ignition, you can just check the codes in the vehicle. To start the COBB tune for our truck, you hit OK on install. And I forgot to turn my ignition on. So I'll turn my ignition on. It has you confirm that we are a US 2017 Ford Raptor Super Crew. And that's correct. So we hit OK. Now you can see the tunes that are provided with COBB for your truck. We have the anti-theft, which you can set up so that when your truck's gone, it won't start. Stage 0. They have the 87 octane tune, which, you know, if you want to run regular gas, you can. But for us, there's the 91 and the 93. We're going to run the 93 to get the most performance out of our truck. Hit OK. I highly recommend putting a battery charger on your vehicle while loading the tune, because if your battery dies while loading, you can actually lock out your computer. So the next step that COBB does is backs up all the factory data on your vehicle. So if you have any issues, it has the factory data. Click Backup Factory Data. And now right now you'll hear the dash going off, beeping noise, and that's what now it's storing all the information. Now this will take about 10 to 15 minutes. Just be patient, it'll get through it. It's been about 10 minutes. Like I said, that's a good reason to put the battery charger on because it's a lot of time with ignition on. Now that it's done saving the factory tune, it's installing the COBB tune. Luckily these Raptor seats are comfortable because I'm going to be sitting here for a little bit. 96, almost there. Come on. Now you'll hear the engine, all the dash flashing, just checking through everything while it's downloading the new tune. Alright, now COBB says the installation is complete. We have to turn the key off, wait 15 seconds, then we can start our vehicle. You're waiting for all the vehicle to fully turn off, all the dash lights, then you can restart the vehicle. Now that everything's turned off, let's restart the vehicle. Hit OK. Now this is one of my favorite parts about the COBB Accessport. It has all these multiple tools that you can use for your vehicle. Gauges, performance, troubleshooting for your codes, all your maps. So with the gauges, you click OK. You have 1 through 6 gauges on your screen. We're going to go with 3 gauges. You have your gauges on the left. Also with these 5 dots, that's your shift lights, which is pretty cool. So if you want to change the gauges on your Accessport, all you do is you click on the gauge where it lights up, click OK, and then you want to change monitor. Then it has all these different gauges that is linked to the OBD2 port that you can grab. So we're going to grab something here. We're going to grab AFR. And the next one, we're going to grab, let's get a boost gauge. Pretty cool. Boost pressure. Yeah, there's so many different things that you can choose for gauges. There's an endless amount of gauges that you can pick from here. There we go, engine RPM. So now we can start up our vehicle. You have your RPM, our boost pressure, and our AFR. When we rev it up, you can see them all change. So you can watch everything, make sure everything's working right. Now we're gonna jump to the performance setting. I like the performance option. You can do your 0 to 60 miles per hour, also your quarter mile. Remember to do it on a track where it's safe. Now your troubleshooting menu, check and remove code and reset your ECU. If you're running into an issue with your vehicle and trying to diagnose the situation, the cool part about the COBB is you hit the OK button in the gauges and it starts logging your information so you can read back the information and diagnose the issue. Now for the fun part, you want to get rid of that pesky auto stop start. So what we're going to do, click the OK on the tune menu. Now in the tune menu, you can adjust the ECU settings for like your auto stop and start, your gas pedal adjustment, your fuel pump or even valet, change the map, restore the on-the-shelf maps, or even show the current map that's on the tune. Go to adjustments, wait for it to load. Now you have this menu. You have the auto stop start, the dynamic pedal control, the fuel pump control, and valet mode. We're going to start with the auto stop start. It shows 1 is on, and if you want it off, you click it to 0. Once it's on 0, click save. If you want it a little bit quicker or a little bit less, click the dynamic pedal control. This feature enhances the gas pedal, or if you want to give it a little bit less. Factory is 0. With the COBB tune in it now, it sets it to 3. You can change it up a little bit more or a little bit less to -5 or all the way up to 10. It goes down in 5% increments, but we're going to leave it where the tune set it. Now for the last two, fuel pump control and valet mode. Valet mode, when you want to set it and someone else is going to drive it in a parking lot, it only lets it go to 30 miles an hour. You can access the fuel pump using your handheld. You'll let it turn it on so you can maybe drain all the fuel out of your system, maybe get all the fuel out of your fuel line so you can change out your injectors. It's a nice little piece that COBB added. Now that the tune is all done on the truck, you don't have to mount it on the dash. You can store it back in the box that it was supplied with. This COBB Accessport is one thing I would recommend to anybody. For an upgrade to their truck, this thing is nice. It has all the tools, nice tunes, it's a great piece to have. COBB's got a great quality item. If you're looking for this COBB Accessport and many other great COBB parts, go to cjponyparts.com.